This is how should be training. Regular ass basic incline press. Dumbbell incline press. He's not doing some teeter-tottery weird shit. He's got a bunch of chains sitting on him or whatever on one arm balancing some other shit. He's doing basic stuff. What is up? It's your boy Johnny Street Vive, baby. Promise to tell like it is. Welcome back to an episode of Coaching on the Podcast. We're going to talk today about time and attention, tempo, all those things, and why it's important for your training. And I really wanted to use Nick Walker as an example. I was watching his training. I was just kind of like blown away because I've watched his training for a bit, and we come from the same cloth in terms of like the style of training. Very, mind and muscle connection, very pushing the load as hard, as heavy as you possibly can. That will not affect your form. And this guy exemplifies everything that I coach. And if you want to build muscle, now guys, obviously he's a professional bodybuilder. You guys, one of the best in the world. It's not about enhancements. It's not about anything more than it is just about doing a consistent action on a day-to-day basis. Every time you're in the gym, putting this much effort into the quality of every single set that you do. That is what's going to build muscle. So we're talking about sarcoplasmic hypertrophy in building muscle. So and the reason why I'm giving this example of Nick Walker is because a lot of people will be like, oh, Nick Walker's lifting so much weight. It's about how heavy you're lifting. You're not watching and listening what I'm telling you guys in the past, right? This is what is going on in this, and this is going to be a great example. When it comes to sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, when it comes to increasing the overall volume of the muscle, if you want to make the muscle bigger, you need to train sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, meaning sets around 30 to 45 seconds. You're lifting like to 70 to 75% of your 1 rep max, and your rest is about 1 to 2-ish minutes, okay? Those are the parameters to build muscle. I was watching Nick Walker the other day, and I was watching one of the videos he put out. He was doing incline press, and we're going to watch this right now with 170 dumbbells. And I'm like, let me just watch this set, and let me see how long this set's going to be. So what I did was basically, I went on this thing. I'm like, I'm just gonna like, first of all, his form's impeccable, all right? I'm watching 1 or 2 reps. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, give me a second here. So I literally was like, I'm going to time these sets and see how consistent his sets are and like where they fall in terms of like, is he stretching these sets? Are these long sets? Nick Walker just putting up weight and that's it? Or what is he doing? I'm going to let you guys sit here. All right. While this is going, sits back, boom, boom, kicks him up, places him in, gets him set self, boom, he's going. We're watching this. Okay. I'm not even counting the reps. He already says he puts up 15 reps. So I was like, let me see how long 15 reps takes this guy. Like, is 15 reps going to be 15 seconds? I mean, even in that, he's going to help build some muscle. He's going to get stronger for sure. But I'm like sitting there like, wait a second. This guy's, hold on a minute. I'm counting this eccentric. 1,001, 1,002. 1,001, 1,002. So it's like almost a 2-second negative, 1 second positive, right? We're at 33 seconds here, guys. We are at 35. He's pushing, boom, done. That set took 39.43 seconds. That's set. So we're talking about like hypertrophy and whatnot. We're looking at how much weight he's lifting. This is 70 to 75% of what Nick Walker can push. That's nuts. But if you're looking at it, he's not taking a weight that's just easy or moderately heavy. This isn't moderately heavy. This is like, it's I would say it is moderately heavy, but it's like for him. But that's what you have to understand is like understanding the load that you need to use. Like you need, did he go to failure? For sure he did. Could he have done 2 more reps? 100%. But he knows the reps to go to, but he's also pushing the load. Now let's go to another set. Let's go to another exercise. Let's just see how consistent this dude actually is. All right, let's go to, here we go. He's got this one. He has 200 pounds for 10 reps, okay? Guy's got to break his back, bringing the freaking weight over to him already. Jesus. All the enhancements do is give him the ability to push that amount of weight. If he wasn't enhanced, the same Nick Walker is inside training no matter what. He's still going to push that, whatever he is, unenhanced, at 70-75% of his 1 rep max. He's going to push that weight heavy and hard. Let's do this again. And we're up, and first rep is up. 200 pounds. We're going. Just look at look at the squeeze. Look at the rep from the top of the rep to the bottom. Right, that transition. There's no bounce. That's control. Still there. Yo, 30-second set. I'm just trying to give you guys an example of like what it should look like. You don't have to be Nick Walker. You don't have to be enhanced. You just have to put this effort in. Like, that's it. Like, this is the effort. Like, let's do this one. All right, here we go. Started it up. Right? He's sitting there with, well, look how many plates is on this thing. Like, right? It doesn't have, like, this could be you and it's 2 plates. This could be you and it's 3 plates. I don't know. Right? Don't make the excuse like, oh, he's a bodybuilder. He's enhanced. He's a world's best. This is work ethic. This is being strategic. This is being, this is just having complete control over everything you're doing and doing everything you possibly can to do your best and work your hardest. This is all that is. That was 40 seconds. This is a counter row he was doing. I was like, let me look at this row. You know what I mean? Like, he's already in his set. This is like a nice video here. Check him out. Great videos. Cinematography is dope. Very entertaining. If you're looking at getting pumped up, watching the behind the scenes bodybuilder life, whatever, this is a channel to watch. But like, watch this. Here we go. Let's just count this. Boom. Watch the stretch. Watch this. Stretch, lengthen. Stretch, lengthen, shorten. Look at that. Boom. See that like pump? That control between that top of the lift right there. The control from there to there. Like, yo. Look at the stretch. Look, that's 25 seconds. It's 25 seconds, right? He already did the other side. He's tired. He's pushing those sets. But you see the difference. This is what I'm talking about. This is when you're watching other guys, like grabbing other guys and be like, this is who you should be watching for form. Like, he's doing some advanced things. He can manipulate his body a certain way, where he's the guy works on his form, works on his technique, works on his mobility, and you see it through his training. Look at the range of motion he's getting in these lifts. Like, look at this range of motion. Look. That's all the way up. Right? And then when I always tell you guys, when I talk about like the parts to lift, I'm looking at like that first 3 inches down and those first 3 inches up. I want you to watch how fluent it is. There's no jerk. There's no just up and then just drops. That is complete and utter. Look at that. That first pulse coming from those like, look at that rep, man. That is meticulous. That's what I was looking for before. You gotta be meticulous with this shit. Look, I'm gonna go another one of these. Hold on a sec. You guy's a freaking behemoth. I'm gonna start this set off right now. Boom, we're going. I want you to look at his eyes. I want you to look. What do you think he's looking at? Like, watch him. This guy is feeling and checking, visually feeling it, physically feeling it, checking it to make sure that it's consistent. Look at that. Like, he's concentrating on the quality of every single one of those reps. Look at his hand placement. Look at the rep. Boom, done. That's 30 seconds. How much weight does he have on there? Not much. What's that? 10, 20, 30, 40 pounds stretching. And look at the shoulder. Do you see his shoulders moving? They're stuck. That bicep is getting that entire load. That's how you should be training. That's how I wanted you to see the guys. That's all I wanted you to see. This is what I was explaining when it comes to time and attention. You do not have to be Nick Walker. If this was you, if this is me, I'm doing the same weight, but I'm doing less plates. I'm doing like 1 less plate and doing this exact same thing. The only thing I'm not explaining in here is how much his core is engaged and how much this looks like a freaking, look, from his calves down. Look, he's stretched right out. He's engaged his core. He looks like a plank. There's other parts of this that make this thing efficient and effective. And that's what I wanted you guys to see. And we'll get into those, and we'll get into this in other videos. But this is how should be training. What is he doing in these lifts? Anything special? Regular ass, basic incline press. Dumbbell incline press. Dumbbell incline press. He's not doing some teeter-tottery weird shit. He's got a bunch of chains sitting on him or whatever, on one arm balancing some other shit. He's doing basic stuff. Mastering the basics. And then loading and overloading. That's how you build muscle, man. That's it. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. You know, I'm coming with that like it is transparent, vulnerable truth. For coaching, johnrashid.com, guys. Again, if you want to know more about my coaching, guys, book yourself a 15 or 30 minute consult. We can talk about all the things involved in fitness or life, whatever it is. He's asked me anything you want. And that console, deduct off any package that you pick, guys. Also, look at the description below for those discount codes and promo codes to help save your life or change your life for the better. And guys, add me on Instagram and TikTok, send me your progress pics, your training pics, and your video clips, and I repost it for you. Because you know how it is. Iron sharpens iron. Progressive overload your life. In the meantime, keep dream chasing. Peace.